What up, guys? This is more Paraholics18 coming at you with another video. I'm going to be installing my Widebody Kit I got from Harmonic SD on eBay. And when I received the body kit, apparently it was noted coming from IkonMotorSport. So I guess it's a third company that was selling the same brand, or apparently, I guess it is what it is. But anyway, I went through the somewhat cheap version of it, but apparently it's not. You know, I've been checking out a couple of videos on the Bikers Widebody, and it seems like the same thing. The only difference I saw on my kit compared to the Bikers is that my front extension that goes next to the clearance lamp, you guys can see it right up here, it's different. You know, it's not just a square piece of plastic, you know, with the cutout of the light. You know, it's like thick, and it feels like rubbery on the outside, and it's for the Demon. And apparently that's what I noticed on my kit, and the rest of the parts are exactly the same. You know, it's just a hollow form of a body kit. You know, all of them are the same, and I'm gonna have to go to do the steps, you know, before installing it. It's not easy. I thought it was, but it is gonna take some time to do it. And there's a couple of steps that need to be done before getting the install kit. First of all, on how to stick it to the car. What do we have to do to the kit? And I've seen a couple of YouTubers out there. I believe one of them is Raptor RT. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you subscribing. I was checking out his videos on how he did it, and I'm gonna go ahead and follow his steps the way he did it. And well, let's see how everything turns out. I went out to the Home Depot to purchase some JB Weld so I can go ahead and fill in those little cracks on the side of the Widebody. I'll go ahead and show you those cracks right here. As you guys can see, that's probably part of the mold, and I'm gonna have to fill part of that, you know, with some epoxy, so I can use double-sided tape on it. And I got this brand here from Recto Seal EP 200. You guys can see that. And apparently it bonds to any kind of metal. It's for vehicles, marine, tractors, all kind of stuff. So we'll see how it works. The same thing. You gotta cut it up and mix it up and make that little plaster on it, and just, you know, fill up those little small gaps. Excuse me. Not sponsored. Sorry. And apparently, so yeah, I'm gonna go in to be using this stuff to fill in those little gaps, so I can put the 3M tape on it, and hopefully that works. So let's go out to the Widebody so we can go ahead and start doing this mixture kind of stuff. I ain't gonna bore you guys on how to do it, but I'll show you just a couple of steps on how to do it. There's a bunch of videos out there, you know, how to do it, you know. But yeah, those are the first steps, and I'll show you guys what I'm gonna do on how to do this install. See you guys in a bit. Alright, guys, this is the box that came in. Pretty big box. I had already opened it. Check it out. Didn't want an unboxing, but you guys can see down here, right there. That's the brand right there. And obviously, like always, ugh. Oh well. Anyway, yeah. So this is the kit right here. I had some leftover JB Weld, and I went ahead and put some on this small piece here. I went ahead and spread it all out, and as you guys can see in the pictures, I went ahead and put a sticker, colored dot sticker, so I can know which fender goes to which side, and just put them all together, because you guys can see in here, it's a puzzle. everything comes apart. You know, this one came inside with that one. Apparently they're the same thing. And see again, all of them have, you know, this little groove, these little teeth right here. What we got to do is we got to put some epoxy on these little grooves so that the 3M tape can stick together, because apparently it's only going to stick. Let me put it up close, you guys can see. If you put 3M tape here, you're going to have all these little, you know, holes right here in between, and it's only going to stick to part of it. So what's going to happen, rain and all that dirt is going to go in there, and it's going to start falling apart. And last thing you want is for it to, you know, fly off your car. Obviously it goes bolted up. Well, actually plastic rivets usually go on that part. This is the bottom part. They're the same thing, either front or the back part of the bumper. As you guys can see, it goes on the inside. So basically the epoxy goes in here, put some on there, and you put the double-sided tape on top. Kit does come with 4 double-sided tapes, as you guys can see right down here. It comes with 2 sizes. Sorry about the light, guys. You got this one right here, and this one's a smaller. But as I've heard from several YouTubers that have done this install, they don't recommend to use this kind of double-sided tape because it's not 3M. I don't know what kind of brand it is. It's unbranded. So I'm going to go ahead and be purchasing the 3M double-sided tape. Yeah, so I'm going to probably use this in minimal spots where it's going to go bolted on the car. Use it as a anti-scratch kind of a deal, you know, where we don't have to scratch the car, and apparently it's going to be held with bolts. And I went ahead and bought this rivet tool, pretty cheap, not sponsored. So I'll be using some of these rivets so I can hold the, especially the clip panels from the Widebody Kit. But yeah, let me go ahead and set myself up here, and we'll go ahead and do that. Alright guys, you guys can see I got this I got the one I already installed some of this stuff. It got pretty hard. Since it wasn't that much, it was just a little bit. It was just a test run to see how it goes. If I liked it, I will leave it or remove it. But yeah, so seems like it's okay. Went on there pretty flat. Doesn't look that flat, but it is. Seems like more like a gloppy kind of thing. But this won't be seen. This goes on the side of the car. You know, it sticks on there. You know, a lot safer this way. So I'll probably put a stretch of double-sided tape here to avoid any water going into it. So by holding here and this, and plus it has the clips here. This is the clip that I was talking about. This will be bolted on the vehicle, and it just snaps on. There you go. That's the part right there. This is basically the bottom side. Actually, this goes on the right side, passenger side. And yeah, so this part has got little small holes right here, little small indentations where the bolts are gonna go. I was thinking of using self-tapping screws, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and go through the aluminum rivet way. I'm gonna make holes right in the middle, surpassing this into the vehicle, and using the rivets on there. I got pretty long rivets to install these guys, and this is going to go bolted on. I mean, basically it's going to go snapped onto here, and double-sided tape right here. And since we still got another piece that goes up here, which is the top part of the white body, I'll probably drill some holes, 3 holes or something right here, and go ahead and rivet those together and make one whole piece, so I won't have it in pieces. Or I'll see what I'll do, or put some double-sided tape on there. So there's many versions of how to do it. It's up to your likings, the way you want to do it. So let me go ahead and open up this tube here, and I tried using plastic gloves to do this, but apparently those plastic gloves do, intend to stick together with the putty here. So I'll go ahead and get a little piece here and start working it up. We don't need that much, just little tiny piece. Put it back together in the plastic, stick it right back inside the tube. We don't want it to get dry, because it does get dry pretty quick once it starts mixing up with the black part and the silver part. You guys can see, you gotta get those two mixed up together. So I'm gonna use a little piece here. I highly recommend, as much as you can, don't touch this part, since this is the showing part, the outer part of the vehicle. Last thing you want is to have, stains all over it. If you're gonna paint them, that's fine. We'll just sand it off and that's it. But I'm thinking of just putting them in black for now, in the car, to see how it works, and hope it looks right. So let me go ahead and mix this up here. Hey guys, I am inside my house, so this thing does get a little strong after a while. Mixing them up for a while, it does get a strong smell of putty here. But since nobody's home, I'm right now by myself. My wife is in the room, so it's fine. I'm just gonna do this just to show you guys on this one piece. Once you do that, get little small pieces, just stick them on, as you guys can see here, right here. Just push it in all the way to the edge. Try to get as much as you can. Sorry guys, I'm trying to look at the camera in the same way, show you guys how to do this, and get it in those little grooves in there. Try to press it in as much as you can. Grab a little bit more here. Do another piece right here. Yeah, a little goes a long ways, guys. A little does go a long ways. Try to avoid as much as you can, not to get it outside the edge here. Stick it in there. When this thing is brand new, get it out freshly out the package. It's real simple to manage it, and you won't have any issues on applying it. And once it gets hard, this thing will just turn into steel, super hard, and that's what you want. Sometimes when you're mixing it up, if you over mix it, it'll start turning hot, and once it does that, it will get harder quicker than when you just mix it up and get that grayish color of the putty. Well, the first time I used this product here, this Recto Seal EP2000, and man, it's real smooth working with it. Probably the JB Well I was using, it must have been, already aired out a couple of times. I used it about twice, and when you leave it too much outside, it will turn into it gets harder like clay to work with it. So I know you guys can't see it or feel it, but once I'm applying it like this, just moving it around, it still moves. You can feel it getting warmer. It's getting warmer where the glue is activating, and it's turning into basically mixing up the chemical that makes it harder. That's all you gotta do. Just make sure you guys get it right there. You guys can see I put some here, right here. As you guys can see, I close. You see how it's nice and straight right there. And if you get any on here, just wipe it off with your hand. Last thing you want is to have any epoxy over it, because like I said, it will turn hard. Got some fingerprints here. Gotta remove those. Probably grab some alcohol and just clean it off before it gets any hard and leaves those nasty stains in there. So yeah, that's the way I'm gonna do it. I'll be doing this to all the kit, and I'll go in and show you guys on how it looks. So again, recap, I'm gonna section them out like that, then I'm gonna put a stretch double-sided tape, and with part of these sticking on and the rest of it, everything will help out and stretch out, you know, so it can go ahead and stick to the side of the vehicle. All right.